Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's Tested Tuesday. It is officially the first Tested Tuesday of the year, so happy New Year's and welcome back. I know I kind of went off track for Vlogmas and I didn't finish it, but that's just because I was just too busy being in the moment with family and everything like that. But anyways, if you are new to my channel and you don't know what a Tested Tuesday is, well basically I just take any food product down to any beauty cosmetics and everything in between and test it out for you guys, give you guys my 100% true opinion on them. And yeah, today's review should be a little bit fun because it is a new product. If you probably saw by the title, they are Wet n Wild liquid lipsticks for you guys. I was only able to grab 5 from the time they released till Christmas time because, like I said a bajillion times on this channel, my Walgreens, Walmart, and everything like that, like every little store is basically a little bit delayed on putting out the new release products. But if you want to see the review and what I think about them, then just hang tight and keep on watching. So for today's review, I will be testing out the new Wet n Wild liquid catsuit megalast liquid lipsticks. I totally said that all backwards, but that's just what these are called. And I was only able to pick up 5, like I said, and I tried to pick from the lightest shade down to the darkest. I know they have one that's a little bit more brown, which I thought was this one, but I was totally wrong. I'm gonna insert here a clip of me testing out the colors and all that stuff for you guys because I just don't want to sit here and swatch every color and talk about it. So I'm just gonna insert a clip of me showing you guys the colors and how they look on my fair skin. So yeah, just hang tight for that as well. So as you saw, they do vary in colors and are really nice. The only one that I wasn't really crazy about was the color Nudie Patootie. I do love the name, but the lipstick itself is just a little too washed out for me. I think it would look really nice if I'm a little bit, you know, tanner, because right now I look like a boiled egg. Like I'm blending in with my with my sweater and I am just not so tan enough. But anyways, the color I ended up picking out and choosing to test was the shade called Video Vixen, and that is the darkest one that I picked up. The reason why I wanted to pick up the darkest one and try it out is just because usually at least in my case, I find out how good a liquid lipstick brand is by picking and trying out the deepest shade, because that way you could see how streaky it is and how it wears throughout the day. So I didn't put a before picture of how it looks, but this is how it looks on, and I do like it. This is just the shade I'm used to. They do have another hot pink color, and then they have a purple one, but those are not the colors I typically wear on a daily basis. These two shades called Coral Corruption and Pink Really Hard are colors I don't typically wear, not even during summertime. So I just wanted to pick up 2 because I know that these will not get a lot of use out of them, but I just wanted to pick them up to try them out anyways and not just have 3. But these other 2 shades, which is Missy and Fierce and Video Vixen, are colors that I do wear. I don't wear them on a daily basis, but I do wear them. This Missy and Fierce one reminded me a lot of the Outlaw shade from Kat Von D, which I have, but I don't want to pull out because it's just going to create a mess. But that's just what it looks like. It's a true red, and this is like a purple, not a purple, this is like more of like a berry darker shade that I probably would wear on a daily basis. Okay, so I know I didn't get a clip of me applying the lipstick, but the red one, this deep berry one, the video vixen that I am wearing right now, did go on a little bit patchy, and I did have to go in a second time and layer it on top just to get kind of like this more of a full coverage type of liquid lipstick look. They do retail for $4.99, and a lot of people compare them to the formula from Jeffree Star. I unfortunately don't own any Jeffree Star products, so I wouldn't know, but I do want to say that the packaging is really familiar. They both come in that like what do you call it, like a tube, but the tube doesn't go all the way straight down. It kind of curves at the bottom. I don't know if you've seen them, you know what I'm talking about. Just in the front they say the megalast liquid catsuit matte lipstick, and they do have a little, hopefully it focuses, like let me show you in the lighter shade. They have like a chick, like Catwoman type of thing, which I don't really care for. I think it's kind of tacky if you ask me, but that's just me being a little picky with the packaging. As well as the wand, it is in a clear package thing, and the wand itself is what kind of drew me towards these, because they are like a doe foot, but then they kind of curve. Like they're a curvy doe foot applicator. I don't know. And when I was putting them on, it does really hug the bottom of the lips really nicely. It's easy. It's really controllable. It's not like the liquid lipsticks that have the really long wand, like the Kat Von D ones. If you guys own that, you guys know what I'm talking about. I usually apply my Kat Von D liquid lipsticks with a brush, because I cannot stand having the wand like all the way out here and applying the liquid lipstick. But overall, when you do apply these onto your lips, they kind of go on tacky, and right now they're not extremely tacky, but they do dry down more on the drier side. They don't feel so heavy on the lips. Like there are liquid lipsticks that feel heavy and then just are sitting on top of there. They haven't, from what I could see, they haven't gone into every little lip crease that I have. And that's what I hate with some other liquid lipstick brands. I mean, I do have some patchiness going on, but it's not something that is gonna bother me. At least not yet. But they're not just sitting inside of every little lip crease that I have. The way I went about, like, you'll be able to notice what I'm talking about, because this video has been recorded in chunks. When I tested these liquid lipsticks out, it was on Sunday. It is now Tuesday. And parts of these videos, if you see me with this pink sweater, they were recorded on Tuesday, because I just wasn't able to record it all at once how I wanted it to. So thankfully it's still fresh in my mind, like the formula. I did reapply the lipsticks in the same one. I did the same steps as well. I went in with, I think this is called Blue Lip Revival lip scrub. I got this in BoxyCharm, and then I went ahead and applied my Vaseline Lip Therapy chapstick type of thing prior to filming it, so my lips are exfoliated and moisturized. So yeah, as of right now, that's basically it. I'm gonna let you guys see the first clip of the first 4 hours. If I do test out beauty products, I do usually like to test them out for 8 hours, because that's how long I usually go and wear my makeup for. I don't think I've gone, actually I've gone like 24 hours with makeup on, but anyways, I usually just, like, if it's a daily thing, I usually like to test out my makeup for no longer than 8 hours, because if I don't do much, like if I'm not going out, I just typically wear my makeup for 8 hours a day. So it's nothing more than that. Right now it is around 1:30, but when I did film this first clip that I'm going to show you guys, it was right after I finished eating, and I had at Panera. I had the bacon turkey Bravo, which is my all-time favorite sandwich there. And I'm just going to go ahead, stop talking, insert the clip here so you guys could see how it looks after the first 4 hours. I also didn't do anything special. I like to test out my liquid lipsticks how I would wear them on a daily basis, which is just eat without a fork. Well, I mean, I eat with forks if I need it, but like, let's say if I'm eating pizza, I'm not cutting it into slices, putting it into my mouth. I'm not being extremely careful with anything I eat normally. So I was eating the sandwich like how you normally eat a sandwich, or how I eat a sandwich, which is I bite into it, and then you'll be able to see how it does with the food when I finished eating the food for the first 4 hours. Hopefully this is all making sense. I'm so sorry, it's not how I usually test out my products, but like I said, things just weren't working out for me. But I mean, hopefully you guys kind of understand the process that I'm trying to go about. So yeah, let me stop talking and show you guys how the liquid lipstick wore for the first 4 hours after eating. Okay, so that's how they looked after I finished eating. Once again, I didn't do anything special. It did just crease. It didn't crease, it like rubbed off. It does transfer. See, like I just get the edge. Like this is the kiss proof test. You just get the edge with a hint of color. But when I was eating, I was cleaning off my lips with a napkin, and I saw a lot of the liquid lipstick transfer from my lips onto the napkin. So it doesn't transfer a lot on the skin, but yes, it does transfer once you lick your lips and all that fun stuff. This is one of those types of liquid lipsticks where if you lick your lips or get your lips wet or moistened or whatever, it's not gonna crumble. I did feel some crumblings, but just on the edge of my mouth, and all I did was just stuck my finger in there and basically removed it. But that's basically it. I'm gonna show you guys now the last 4 hours, which was from the clip I'm gonna show you guys is at the 8th hour, I should say. So that's after I had finished dinner. I did have a salad, and it was, I mean, a salad, so I had to eat it with a fork. I still wasn't careful. I wasn't like cutting my salad in pieces. So I'm gonna show you guys now the clip after that, and then I'm gonna come back and then I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit how it felt after I applied a second layer of the liquid lipstick. So as you guys saw, I did apply a second layer at the bathroom when I was in Panera. So after I applied the second layer, it dried down, but once it dried down, it felt really heavy on the lips. I don't know why it's taking me forever to say that, but it felt really heavy on the lips, but it did layer on nicely. It's just that one problem that it just felt really thick, and you knew there was something on your lips, obviously. But once I removed the liquid lipstick, because it did hold up pretty good after dinner, the only thing that bothered me the most, which obviously is gonna happen, and it bothers me with every liquid lipstick, no matter what brand it is, no matter how much it is, how cheap it is that you end up with butthole lips. If you don't know what butthole lips, I thought it was just a thing that I called butthole lips, but apparently that's the correct term for them. But it's just when you do this and you get the rim around your mouth. You saw in the clip that it was pretty bad, and I didn't want to try to layer on another layer onto it, because it just felt really uncomfortable as it was already. This color did kind of stain my lips a little bit, but not so extremely to where it looked like it was like a pinky reddish type of tone. Once again, it all depends on what preference you like. I like a really lightweight type of liquid lipstick. I like more of a cream lip stain type of thing. The ones from Sephora are my all-time favorite liquid cream stains, I think they're called, and they're really affordable. These are only $4.99, but honestly, now that I think about it, I only wish I would have picked up one, because if I knew it was gonna feel thick, and call me stupid or whatever, but I don't like a liquid lipstick feeling thick. There are a few that I own that I could layer on 2 or 3 times and it just feels fine. Like I did say before, I did exfoliate my lips and apply Vaseline onto them, so I know for a fact that my lips being dry and crusty, or whatever you guys call it, it affected it. I know that wasn't that for a fact. I will probably test out the other colors, because hopefully the lighter shades aren't as heavy, because I know with the darker shades they have to add a little bit more pigmentation to make it look darker. But my final thoughts on these so far, I don't care for them, honestly. Like, I don't think they're a good liquid lipstick. For the price, they are really, I mean, affordable. But if you don't mind the heavy feeling and then just like the flakiness throughout the day, by all means go ahead and pick up a few. You'll like these for sure. There are some people that are like, oh my god, I love them and swear by them. I am just giving you guys an 100% opinion on how I feel about these. Everything I test out or I try for you guys is always gonna be an 100% opinion of mine and how it works for me, because just because these might not work for me but will work for maybe you or the next person that tries them out. So it's just my opinion. I don't need anybody to get all butthurt and, you know, just say, well, everybody else loves them, because I look for a different texture and formula and things in different liquid lipsticks and in every product I try and I use. So just keep that in mind, that this is my opinion. If they work out for you, if you love the formula, great. I'm glad they worked for you. But for me, these as of right now are skippable. I don't care for these. I do see that they are going to come out with more products from Wet n Wild, which I am more than excited to try. Excuse that. And I'm more than excited to try those. But I mean, as the liquid lipsticks so far, I think I'm gonna go ahead, pass them along. But yeah, hope that's basically it. If I remember anything else about these liquid lipsticks, don't forget to check the description box below, because usually if I do forget something, I just leave it marked down there. Can you hear my niece? I usually leave it I usually leave it down there so you guys could see any things I missed. Hopefully this video, I know it's a little blotchy and cutty here and there, but hopefully it made sense and it got down to the point. I will leave the price of them down below as well. They are $4.99, and I will leave the shades that I wore and picked up down below as well. I think I'm gonna start Twitter. I'm not sure, because my personal Twitter did get hacked. So let me know if you guys would like me to start a Twitter just makeup wise, so I could keep you guys updated on all of that. Follow me on Instagram, because as well I will keep you guys updated. If I do decide to test out more of these colors, I will keep you all updated on that. With that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was, you know, blotchy once again, and I'm sorry and I apologize. Next week will be a little bit better. Let me know down in the comments below what type of makeup tutorial you guys would like to see on Thursday. And with that being said, you guys, I know this is a really long outro, but I tried to squeeze in as much as I could before I ended the video. And yeah, with that being said, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys on Thursday. Bye everyone.